I'm loving it. It's very unique. Shout out to Nisa. She did her thing. So let me run it back to the door so y'all can see it back there. From back there, I guess I should say. So that is a focal wall. When you come in, you will be able to see. And I think it looks pretty good. Hey, yo, this is the end of an era. This wall, this mural wall, this wow factor has been in our space for almost 2 years. Shout out to my cousin Nisa, the artist who created this mural. She took what I described and created this masterpiece. When I first got the studio, this wall right here behind me is all the way in the back of the studio. However, you can see it from the windows and the door. I wanted a wow factor. I wanted something that was abstract, something that grabbed the attention of anybody who walked by and looked into the space. We chose black, white, and a pop of red because that is the brand colors of Alan Lux Studios, and black is my favorite color anyway. So I wanted to see black on the wall. I just asked my cousin for a couple of brush strokes and things like that. She came in. And listen, we got cameras in here. So I was trying my best to fight the urge to watch her on the camera as she did her masterpiece. Listen, I said, I gotta let her cook. I gotta let her cook because I wouldn't want anybody looking over me as I'm doing what I do. So I fought it. Took everything inside of me, but I did not watch. I allowed her to do her thing. The next day she came in and added the geometrical shapes that are on the wall, the circles, the feathering, the triangles, all of that good stuff, and the pop of red. So she feathered the brush strokes with the red. So that second day when I came in, she was already gone. But I saw immediately from the door, and I stopped in my tracks. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. And I just admired it for a little bit. And then when we had the grand opening, listen, we've had so many compliments on it. Everybody was really, really digging the mural wall. I've done some videos on this wall. We've done photo shoots on this wall. Talking heads and reels for clients have been done on this wall. It's memorable. It's been great. But it's time for something new. We have to continue to move forward. Like I said, it's been almost 2 years that's been there. We got some dope plans for this wall coming soon, but it's just to enhance and elevate the studio for our recording needs. So we are increasing the sets for the podcast recordings and some of your talking heads and everything. And I think with the new ideas and new plans that we have for this wall is going to help elevate those different recordings that we have to do in here. But again, wanted to take the moment to take a beat, look at the wall, cherish it, and say, Nisa, thank you for your talent. And we'll have you do something else in here soon. We got that movable wall, and I want to constantly change that one out as well. So we may have her do a couple of more designs on that. But yeah, so enjoy the little B-roll footage I have of this wall and everything, and stay tuned for us doing the makeover. All right, peace. All right, so today is the day. We are going to be painting over this wall. To give you the idea, this wall is going to be black. Shock, right? For me anyway, because I love black, like I've always said. So we're going to paint the entire thing black, and then we're going to put up, I haven't figured it out yet. At first I wanted slate boards to go up there, but the ones that I found at Home Depot, it was slate like, so it was like vinyl and it looked like slate, and I didn't like that, and I was like, it probably won't look good on camera. So the real slate boards are a little bit more expensive than I thought. Out of the budget, I wanted to use everything that I already had and spend just a little bit of money. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to do to break up that black yet, but I guess hopefully while I'm painting, I'll think of something and then possibly go like to Salvation Army or something like that and find what I'm looking for. Again, I have everything here that I need. So this, of course, is going to be for the floor covering. Cover the floor while I'm over here painting. I already have a gallon of paint that's left over from original, I guess, not construction. What is the word I'm looking for? When we were renovating. So I still got this, and it's not all the way full, but it's pretty full here. I already have the roller with some the roller pads. I have tape, and I have a small brush for the edging and everything. This tape is the most important thing because it's going to help me keep my lines clean when we go up against the edge, because we don't want to get any of the paint on the ceiling or on the trim. There is trim up above and there's a baseboard below. So this is going to take the longest time, but it actually saves us time in the long run because we don't have to have that much cleanup. Now I do have to take off, I guess I'll get the other camera so y'all can see some of this stuff up close. All right, so we have this extension cord that is tacked to the wall. So I do have to take that off, and there it is down there. So that is for those lights right there and those lights right there. So I got to take that off of the wall. I got to take these frames off of the wall as well, and then take the camera down. Then I'll go ahead and do all the taping and everything, and then we will get this thing started. Oh, I got to take my bird. I got to take my bird off too. I like this bird. I don't think it's been able to be showcased properly, so I'm gonna try to incorporate it with the new wall as well. Again, the wall is gonna be black, but I'm gonna have to break it up, and then I'll have to have something that contrasts so you can see the bird, the black bird on that wall. So I'm gonna get started, but kind of like, oh man, the mural's coming down. So I'm gonna I have both of these camera angles. I'll put the Osmo in time lapse. I'll have this recording real time just in case I want to come in and say something to you guys. I got on 2 mics, one for each one. I don't know if that's being lazy or being smart, but one of the mics is for the Osmo. The other mic is for the R8 that I'm recording on. And like I said, I'll jump in and out talking to you guys, and I'll be over here singing. I'll be having a whole concert because my speaker is right there. Put my music on, and then we're gonna rock out. Let's go. So I was just taking down the extension cord, and I just realized that the extension cord is being held up there by the 3M strips, the cord holder, whatever. I don't want to buy any more because those things ain't cheap. So I think I'm gonna leave them on the wall and just paint over them or whatever. We'll see how that work out, because the strip itself is white. So the holder is clear and the strip is white. So that's going to mess up the black wall, I'm thinking. So at least around the edge, wherever it is. So I'm thinking to go ahead and just paint over it. Good luck. Hopefully, if not, I'll have to take them off and then just buy some new ones. All right. All right, so as I was taping, I realized I didn't tell you all fully what the concept was or the reason why we're painting this black. So if you look at the grass wall and then the black right there with the baskets, that's been 2 sets technically. So you can either shoot directly on the grass wall by itself, or you can shoot in this corner to have the grass on one side and the black on the other side. Looks great to me, But what I don't like is having the subject so close to the wall itself. If you get yourself away from the wall, that gives more room and more depth between you and the wall. And then, you know, it just looks better to me on camera. So how do we achieve that? My thought is to continue the black all the way through this side, and now instead of the chairs having to be bumped up right there on the wall, we could bring the chairs about where I'm standing right now, about right here. I'm trying to get the camera to show all of it. So now you will have, it'll look continuous, even though that's the bathroom right there, and you can kind of see that it has a corner, if you will. But on camera, if you have the chairs here and the camera facing this way, it's going to look like one piece. So I'm gonna paint, the door's already black, paint that wall black, and then paint the mural black as well. Now it looks like one big room. Hopefully it'll make more sense. If it don't make sense now, hopefully it'll make more sense when we get finished and you'll be able to see it. All right. So at first I was sitting there debating, you know, do we, you know, paint the molding or the door frame? We're gonna have to, because that's gonna look crazy having everything else black and then that white standing out right there. Keep the baselines white, of course, but everything else paint it black. Haven't decided what I'll do with this. We could possibly mask the restroom sign or paint the whole thing black. I don't know. So we're going to figure some of this stuff out as we go. But I just kind of wanted to give y'all the concept because I was just like, yep, we're going black. And I ain't even tell you the reason why. So I've taped the top. Oh, I thought some tape came down. My bad. So I painted the top section already. I will paint it. No, I didn't. What did I taped the top section already. I taped that. And then I'll tape this corner to make sure we don't bleed over here to this wall. Tape the baseboard where I can. That's what I was talking about, that 3M strip that holds the cords. Those are there. I don't want to take them off. So hopefully paint over those and it'll be all right. If not, if it looks crazy when I do it, of course, I would take them off and just buy some new ones. But my hope is I don't have to buy any new ones because those things are not cheap. All right, let me get back to work. All right, that first coat did a pretty good job of covering the wall. Of course, got to do another coat. I don't know if you can see it because of the light and stuff, but see, well, there goes some red right there. So I definitely got to go back over it again. But all in all, first coat did a great job. It has primer in the paint, so that's why I was able to just put it on the wall, and plus it's black. So I figured it would take out any other color. Then I'm gonna go on this side. Again, I'm going to do the molding right here. You see the hinges are already black, so yeah. Give me some water and then we'll get back to it. All right, so check it out. I've already put the first coat on. It has dried, so I'm gonna go back in and put the second coat on. I did end up taking those 3M strips off the bottom, and you can see like the little white spots right there. That's where the 3M strips were. for two reasons. One, it didn't look good. Painting over it with the black, it didn't look good. And then second, I thought about what I'm going to do back here. I'm not going to tell you yet, but I thought about what I'm going to do back here, and I'm not even going to need that cord anymore. I will have to figure out a different solution for the lights over here because there is no outlet over here at the grass wall, but I'll figure that out. But yeah, so I'm going to go back in here, go ahead and do the second coat, and then from there, let that dry and then be able to start setting up what I have. Oh, what I figured out to do, I already had the stuff here in the studio, so it's gonna work out. All right, so let me get back to the second coat. All right, here we are. What do you think? Something's in the way, hold on. All right, so what do you think, guys? This is the all black look, right? So put a little decor on the cabinets that I have behind me. I have that lamp that is illuminated in orange currently on the wall. And then the lantern that is on the cabinet, that is a warm color. Let me see about changing the floor lamp color. It's currently orange, and let's see if we can kind of match. Oh, so that's yellow. That ain't matching it. The orange is probably a little bit better. But let's get a warm color. Okay, that looks like it matches and everything. So I like this. I wasn't even expecting just to do an all black, but when I moved the camera a little bit, it sat right there. And the black to me is not that, you know, in your face. Broke it up with, you got the baskets over here on the wall, then broke it up a little bit, softened it up with the flower down there. There's one up top as well, but I think it's out of frame right now. And then got a couple of brown baskets and stuff. So both sides are very cohesive, right? I'm going to switch now so that you can see with the black and the grass wall, which was my original idea, and how to blend both sides together. All right, so here's both of them. I'm gonna be looking at the screen, so it'll be looking like I'm looking off instead of looking into the lens, because I'm trying to see it myself and see what it looks like on camera. First thing I noticed, I'm sitting here seeing that baseboard, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like that. But if two people were sitting here, you probably wouldn't even see the baseboard anyway. Most importantly, I wanted to see how flat the corner right here looks for the bathroom. And I can't really tell on camera. I can't really tell, but I like it. I like everything about it. You can customize this any kind of way. I just put that floor lamp right there. We have several other lights we could bring in here. I like the fact that I can see my plant hanging right there, the baskets. There is another lamp right here off camera, and this camera is tilted. I'm just now noticing that. But there's another lamp right off camera that we could put in there as well. But I like the vibe of it. It makes it look like it's a pretty big room. And looking at the Osmo, you can see where I'm sitting, how it looks and everything. I never changed the light either. I should have probably brought the light back. But anyway, you can see that. I'm gonna see what happens when I turn that light off. Hold on. Oh, so it's created a mood, right? It created a mood in here. You can definitely see that light pop more now, the floor lamp and the one that's in that lantern, that pops a bit more. Yeah, we could have like a light on the face because that shadow is very dramatic. And it's probably only helping because I still have the overhead lights on in the main studio area. But yeah, I likes. I'm gonna bring in a plant because that lamp's right there on that table. Let's see about putting this plant here. I can't plug the lights up over here yet because I haven't figured out a solution for where to plug those at. Yeah, looks good to me. I can dig it. And this was just a quick little throw together. Of course, be more intentional when we're truly going to film over here. But hey, this wasn't a bad day's worth of work. I got in here about 8:30. I probably started, I want to say probably about like 9:30. I started getting in here doing all of this. And right now it's 2:30. So I took me a lunch break as well. So you're talking about a couple of hours by myself. I can rock with it. And then when Tay comes in here, he can add to it what he thinks, you know, we collab together and everything. And yeah, now we have a new set to offer to people. And I just wanted to come in and show you the details and stuff on the back wall. One thing I did notice is now that it's all black, you can see a lot of the imperfections in the drywall, but that should not show up on camera that much, so I'm okay with it. But these are just 2 IKEA cabinets, and then the baskets I have down there, that's going to serve great for like storage for the paper towels and stuff that we have, and toilet tissue. We can store in those baskets so it won't even be seen. So this is not only decorative, it is functional, and that's what I like. Put my plant right there. Got these little knickknacks. I just grab stuff real quick, you know. Got a mask. And here's that other plant that was off camera that you didn't see. Probably had to put that somewhere else. And maybe that could go right here on the floor as well. Of course, it can't stay there because we have to have access to the bathroom. But when we're recording, that could be a floor plant right there, something like that. We got that lantern over here as well. The trash can is going to live right there, but we move that stuff when we're recording because I don't plan on moving the MUA station either. So that's going to live there. And this portion, I presume, will always be off camera because we won't be able to get the MUA station and the trash can in the shot. But even when we're not filming, I think that looks pretty good over there. You know, even though it's a black wall, it's been warmed up a lot because of the brown and earth tones that are going on. Softened it up with a plant as well. So yeah, I dig it. I did end up painting the restroom black. You can still see that it says restroom on there. But yeah, this camera makes that grass wall look so green. Very saturated. But yeah, here's the new set. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Yo, and that is it. I'm going to finish cleaning up, putting this stuff back where it goes, and get on up out of here. But I appreciate y'all tuning in for another video, and we will catch you soon. Peace.